Good morning, students. Once again, welcome back to the physics class. Today we will going to discuss the topic is electrostatic potential due to a dipole. Previous classes we was discussed electrostatic potential. What is electrostatic potential? What is the expression? After that, electrostatic potential due to a point charge. This also in previous class we discussed. What is electrostatic potential expression at point charge? V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R. After that we discussed some important points about that electrostatic potential due to a point charge. Now, electrostatic potential due to a dipole. We are going to discuss, we are going to learn about this concept. So, electrostatic potential due to a dipole. We know what is electrostatic potential. We know what is the electrostatic potential and what is the electrostatic potential expression. Now, dipole means already we discussed in previous class. So, about the two terms electrostatic potential and dipole, we know that about the two terms. So, now we are going to discuss this one. First of all, let us consider an electric dipole. Let us consider an electric dipole. Consider an electric dipole. So, electric dipole having two equal and opposite charges. So, this is the minus Q. This is plus Q. You should denote, give the names. This one is A and this one is B. And electric dipole having one midpoint. Electric dipole having one midpoint. I am indicating that midpoint. This is O. And electric dipole having two equal and opposite charges, minus Q and plus Q. The distance between the two equal and opposite charges is how much? 2A. So that also should indicate. This one is 2A. This total is 2A means this is the half, this is the half. So here to here, this is A and this is also A. Let P be a point. Let P be a point placed at somewhere in the space. Let P be a point placed at somewhere in the space at a distance small r from the midpoint. See, let P be a point. Let P be a point. I am indicating a point P here. I am taking there. Let P be a point is placing somewhere in the space at a distance small r from the midpoint. So here to there, how much is the distance? This is smaller. Okay. Now, this line OP is making an angle theta through electric dipole. This line OP is making an angle theta through electric dipole. Now see here, this total how much? This total is 180. Correct, no? This total is 180. Horizontal. Now this is theta means what is this remaining? 180 minus theta. What is this? 180 minus theta. This OP line is making an angle theta through dipole, and this is theta and this is total is 180. This total is 180. Now what is this remaining here? Total 180 minus this theta. This is the 180 minus theta. Okay. Now this is no need. So this is theta and this is 180 minus theta. After that, just from this point P, you should draw some imaginary lines to point B and point A. See here, I am drawing some imaginary lines. This is an imaginary line from point P to B. So this distance I am giving, this is the R1. This distance I am giving, this distance is R2. This is about the total explanation about the diagram. First we consider one dipole. This dipole having two equal and opposite charges, and the distance between the two equal and opposite charges is 2a. Let P be a point is placed somewhere in the space at a distance smaller from the point P to midpoint of the dipole. After that, from this point I am drawing some two imaginary lines on the two charges. The distance between the point P and B is how much? R1. The distance between the point P and A is R2. Okay. Now we'll go to the topic. Electrostatic potential due to a dipole. At this point P, we have to find the electrostatic potential. Correct. So first, electrostatic potential at point P. Electrostatic potential at point P due to positive charge. First I am going to find the electrostatic potential at point P due to positive charge. See, electrostatic potential at point P due to positive charge. Okay, write on that. Electrostatic potential due to plus Q. So is, what is that? I am giving V1 is equal to, what is the electrostatic potential at point P due to point charge? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R. Already in previous class we discussed it. What is that? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by, here what is the distance? R1. This is the electrostatic potential at point P due to charge, positive charge. At the same, next, electrostatic potential at point P due to negative charge. Okay, electrostatic potential at due to minus Q, minus charge is, I am indicating that V2 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into, I am not writing the step, directly I am writing electrostatic potential. Like V2 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q. Which Q here? Minus charge, no? So here minus Q by, what is the distance here? R2. This is the electrostatic potential due to a plus charge. This is the electrostatic potential due to a minus charge. Okay. Now, total electrostatic potential at point P is total electrostatic potential at point P. Total means what we will do? With these two equations we will be added. So, total electrostatic potential, total potential V is equal to V1 plus V2. So we know these two values. Substitute V is equal to, what is the V1 value? This one, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R1 plus, what is the V2 value? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into minus Q by R2. Correct. So minus I am writing front. So see here. Okay, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into minus Q by R. So please add this both. V is equal to, in these two terms, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R1. This is R2 now. Here minus into plus, minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R2. Here what, which terms are common? Please make it out. Take out and write V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q also common now. So take Q also. This total term we are writing out means this total term we wrote out. What is the remaining here? 1 by R1. Minus is there, minus. This total term out means what is the remaining here? 1 by R2. Give the expression number 1. Total electrostatic potential at point P. Total electrostatic potential at point P is V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. This is the electrostatic potential expression. Now, from the diagram, we have to find this 1 by R1 and this 1 by R2 values and substitute it simply. But directly we can't able to find this 1 by R1 and this 1 by R2 values. So here we should use some mathematics formulas. You can remember. Now I am going to find this 1 by R1 and 1 by R2 values. So I am using some mathematics. What is that mean? Before going to find the values, you have to know in mathematics cosine law. What is cosine law? Cosine law means, see, simply I should give an example. This is one triangle. Now here, this is A, this is B, and this is C. Okay, here theta is. Now, for this triangle, I am applying cosine law. How means? You should take any one side. See here, I am taking this side AB whole square is equal to, what is this side? You wrote this side now, is equal to, what is the remaining two sides? BC and AC. So BC whole square plus AC whole square minus 2. What is this side? BC into AC cos theta. This is the expression. See here, AB whole square is equal to, what is the remaining two sides? BC whole square plus AC whole square minus 2 into BC AC cos theta. This is the cosine rule. You have doubt, master, why you should take only this side? You will take this side. Okay, take no. BC whole square is equal to AB whole square plus AC whole square minus 2 AB plus BC whole square again. Suppose this side you should give some name. This is A, this is B, and this is C. This side name A, this side name B, this side name C. So here AB means what? Small a. Substitute it. A square is equal to BC means small b square plus AC means small c square minus 2. BC means B, AC means C, so cos theta. This is the cosine law formula. I hope you understood. Otherwise, you can take one more side also. Now, I will take this side. BC whole square is equal to, what is the remaining two sides? BC, it's, you wrote here, what is the remaining two sides? This is one side and this is one side. So what is the formula? Directly you should write, otherwise. You can take this side. What is that? B square is equal to remaining two sides A and C. So A square plus C square minus 2AC cos theta. You can take any side. Now here A square, you should consider this side. This is the cosine rule. After that B square, we consider this side. So this is the cosine rule. You can take C also. Now C square is equal to right side with 0. Now I hope you understood what is the cosine law from the triangles. Cosine law of the triangles. That is the rule. Now we should use that rule our diagram. We can apply that cosine rule in our diagram. So here. From the diagram, what is the diagram? This one, no? I am taking this triangle. This triangle means POB. POB. From the diagram, by using the cosine law. Otherwise, using cosine law by triangle. What is the triangle? POB. POB. I take this triangle. Triangle POB. So what is the cosine law here? This is the triangle, means what is the cosine law rule? Suppose I should take this side first. What is this side name? R1 square. R1 square is equal to, what is the remaining two sides? One is this one and one is this one. So R square plus A square minus 2RA cos theta. From cosine law, this is the cosine law rule I applied from our diagram from this triangle. Okay. Now after that, you can take the common R here. R1 square is equal to, take the common R. R we will make common, means what is the meaning? 1 plus, here no R is there, no? We should take the common R square. R square I make it common. So R square is made out, means what is the meaning here? 1. So here no R square is there, no? That's why A square by R square minus 2RA cos theta. By, here also no R square is there. So R square. R1 square is equal to, I make a common R square. So I wrote R square is in outside. So what is the remaining of, after writing the R square out, here 1 plus is plus, here no R square value is there. So A square by R square Here also no r square value is there, but I wrote common. So here also denominator r square. From the diagram, this value is a, this is r, which is more. This distance is a, and this distance is r, which is more. R is more compared to a. So r is very greater than a. R is very greater than a. So r is very greater than a means a square by r square. What is the value? Less value is in numerator, more value is in denominator. R is more, a is less. So less value is in numerator, more value r is in denominator. So less value by more value always it will become 0 point something, 0.00 something. So r is very greater than a. So we can able to neglect this term. Neglect a square by r square term. So neglect a square by r square term in this expression. So we are neglecting this term means what is the remaining? That term r1 square is equal to r square into 1 plus, we are neglecting this term. So what is the remaining here? Minus 2 r a cos theta by r square. Okay. Now here r square 1 r will cancel. R1 square is equal to r square into 1 minus 2 a cos theta by denominator. What is the remaining? 1 r cancel. So 1 r is remaining only. After that, this is the r1 square. So both sides you should apply on root. Both sides apply root. So under root r1 square is equal to under root r square into 1 minus 2a cos theta by r. So here square root to cancel. What is the remaining? R1 is equal to, here root a into root b like is no. Suppose under root ab is equal to, we can write root a into root b. Correct? So here also I am writing like this: root r square into root 1 minus 2a cos theta by r. Here square root to cancel. Now r1 is equal to, square root cancel means r into here 1 minus 2a cos theta by r. I hope we already know root means we should write whole power 1 by 2. So here r1 is equal to r into 1 minus 2a cos theta by r whole power 1 by, instead of that root 2, instead of that root I am writing 1 by 2. Okay. Now this also goes enough. So continue that. R1 is equal to r into 1 minus 2a cos theta by r whole power 1 by 2. That is the expression. From the binomial expansion, what is a binomial expansion? 1 plus x whole power n is equal to 1 plus n into x. This is a binomial expansion. I hope you know already. So many times we discussed in plus 1. 1 plus x whole power n is equal to 1 plus this n we should write in inside. This is the binomial expansion. Like that, here also R1 is equal to, from binomial expansion, R1 is equal to R into, how to write that one? Oh wait, sorry. This is the term, right? R1 is equal to R into 1 minus 2a cos theta by R. This is the term. Now in this term, both sides I am denominating 1, means this side 1, this side also 1. Both sides I am taking denominator 1. Anything by 1, how much? This only, R1 by 1, R1 only. This value by 1, this value only. So no change will become. Just I am writing, both sides I am taking denominator 1. So after that, I am interchanging these values. I am writing this denominator in numerator, numerator in denominator, both sides. See, 1 by R1 is equal to this one, 1 by R into 1 minus 2a cos theta by R. I hope here 1 by 2 is no. So here also 1 by 2. Now after that, 1 by R1 is 1 by R1 only, is equal to, I am writing this 1 by R. In this term I am writing in numerator. 1 minus 2a cos theta by R. This is the denominator term. So I am writing numerator means this sign will be minus. So here minus 1 by 2. What is the 1 by x? You should write, we are writing in numerator means minus 1. No? Otherwise 1 by x square means whole power minus 2. Like that, this also I wrote in a numerator term. Okay, 1 by R1 is equal to this one. Now you can apply the binomial expansion. From binomial expansion, what is a binomial expansion? 1 by R1 is equal to 1 by R into 1. We are writing this in inside, no? So minus, already minus is there. 1 plus 2a cos theta by 1 by 2 into R. I hope you understood what is a binomial expansion. Before I explained already, 1 plus x whole power n is equal to 1 plus nx. Like that, here also, in the place of when minus 1 by 2 is there, so in this minus 1 by 2 I am writing inside. Minus, already symbol is there. Again minus, minus into minus plus, this is the n value. So here 2 cancel. So what is the remaining? 1 by minus, sorry, 1 by R1 is equal to 1 by R into 1 plus 2 cancel means what is the remaining? A cos theta by R. This is the expression of 1 by R1. This is the expression of 1 by R1. Same way, now again we can find 1 by R2. After that we can add that both expressions. Now we found already 1 by R1 value. Correct. So now 1 by R2 value. Again, this time I am applying the cosine law in this triangle, second triangle. Okay. Now in this way I am applying the cosine rule in second triangle. First we applied this triangle, we found the 1 by R1 value. Correct. What is the 1 by R1 value? 1 by R1 is equal to 1 by R into 1 plus A cos theta by R. This we found. Give a number. 1 by R1 value is this one. Correct. Now we are going to find about 1 by R2. 1 by R2. From this triangle I am applying the cosine law. Apply cosine law of the triangle. Which triangle? AOP. AOP. Triangle AOP. Okay, this side. Now in this time I am taking this side. R2 square is equal to, what is the remaining square sides? One is a A, one is a R. So R square plus A square minus 2RA cos. In this triangle, what is the angle? Theta. So before previous place we substituted in theta. In this triangle, what is the angle? 180 minus theta. So we have to take cos of 180 minus theta. Okay, cos 180 minus theta, how much? Minus cos theta. Cos 180 minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Please substitute in the above equation. R2 square is equal to R square plus A square minus 2RA. In the place of this value, minus cos theta. Minus into minus plus. R2 square is equal to R square plus A square minus 2RA. Minus into minus plus 2RA cos theta. Correct. Now take the common R. R2 square is equal to, take the common R square, 1 plus R square we wrote out means what is remaining here? 1 A square by R square plus 2RA cos theta by R square. Here these both are cancelled and this distance R is very greater than, from this distance A, R is very greater than this distance A. So here R is very greater than A. So we are neglecting this term. So neglect A square by R square. So what is the remaining? R2 square is equal to R square into 1. We are neglecting this term. So this no need to write. What is the remaining here? 1 plus R cancel means here 2A cos theta by here R. Now both sides again you should apply the root. Both sides apply root. So here R2 square is equal to under root R square into 1 plus 2A cos theta by R. Now square is going to cancel. Here R2 is equal to root A into root B. So just again I am writing root A into root B. R square into 1 plus 2a cos theta by r. Now again square and root cancel. R2 is equal to r into, in this instead of this root we can able to write whole power 1 by 2. So here 1 plus 2a cos theta by r whole power 1 by 2. Correct. So here this is the expression. Again I am taking both sides. I am taking denominator 1. R2 is equal to r into 1 plus 2a cos theta by r whole power 1 by 2. This side also I am taking denominator 1. This side also I am taking denominator 1. No change will become no. So after that again I am interchanging the denominator numerator. So 1 by r2 is equal to 1 by r into this value 1 by 1 plus 2a cos theta by r whole power 1 by 2. Now finally 1 by r2 is equal to 1 by r into this term again you should write in numerator 1 plus 2a cos theta by r. This term denominator already we are writing numerator means what will happen? Minus symbol will be come. Okay. Again you can apply here binomial expansion. Binomial expansion is what? 1 plus x whole power m is equal to 1 plus nx. We are writing this n inside. Correct. Like that here also what? In the place of 1 plus x. X value in the place of x this total value is there. In the place of n what is there? Minus 1 by 2. So from the binomial expansion 1 by r2 is equal to 1 by r into apply here 1 plus into minus, otherwise you can apply first, minus 1 by 2 into 2a cos theta by r. Now 1 by r2 is equal to 1 by r into 1 minus into plus minus, here 2 cancel, so what is happening? A cos theta by r. This is the 1 by r2 value. Now equation 3. This is the 1 by r1 value and this is the 1 by r2 value. Please take this 1 by r2 and this 1 by r1, substitute in equation 1. Now please substitute that. Substitute equations 2 and 3 in equation 1. This is the equation. So V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q into what is the 1 by R1 value? This one. So please substitute. 1 by R1, sorry, 1 by R into 1 plus A cos theta by R. Here minus symbol is there, minus. What is the 1 by R2 value? This one. Please substitute. 1 by R into 1 minus A cos theta by R. Now, in these two expressions, what is the common term? Please here 1 by R is there. Then here also 1 by r is there. Please make common. V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q into both terms 1 by r is common, so please make it common. 1 by r. So what is the remaining here? 1 plus a cos theta by r. Here minus is there. 1 by r we wrote out already. So minus is minus only. 1 minus a cos theta by r. Now again, v is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by r into 1 plus a cos theta by r. Here minus is there, so multiply inside. Minus into 1, minus 1, minus into minus, plus a cos theta by r. Here plus 1, minus 1 cancel. So v is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by r into a cos theta by r plus a cos theta by r. 2a cos theta by r. 2a cos theta by r. So next I am writing this q inside. I multiply. V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into, I am writing this q inside, 1 by r into 2qa cos theta by r. By the definition of electrostatic dipole moment, P is equal to 2qa. So in the place of 2qa we can able to write P. P is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 by r into, in the place of this one, P remaining cos theta by r. And finally, you can multiply this 1 by r inside. V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into P cos theta by r into r square. This is the final expression of the electrostatic potential due to a dipole. Electrostatic potential due to a point charge. V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by r. Point charge. Dipole means V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into P cos theta by r square. This is the final expression of the electrostatic potential. Now we can consider some cases. We'll take some cases. So please read. Now the electrostatic potential due to the dipole P is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into P cos theta by r square. This is the expression of electrostatic potential due to a dipole. Now case 1. Case 1. If theta is equal to 0, if theta is equal to 0, then if theta is equal to 0, then so in the place of theta you can substitute 0. V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into P cos, in the place of theta what is there? 0 by r square. Cos theta, cos 0 value 1. So V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into this value how much? 1. So here P by r square. This is the first case. Now second one, if theta is equal to 90 degrees. Case 2, if theta is equal to 90 degrees, then again in the place of theta you can substitute this 90. So V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into what is that? P cos 90 by r square. So what is the cos 90 value? 0. Cos 90 value 0. 0 into anything? 0 only. So here potential value 0. And final value case 3. Case 3. First you consider here theta value 0. After that 90. Now you should take 180. If theta is equal to 180, then V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught P cos, in the place of theta, 180 by r square. So V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into cos 180 value minus 1. So here P into this value how much? Minus 1. So here minus 1 into r square. V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into P by r square. I am writing this minus in front. V is equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into P by r square. This is the third case of the electrostatic potential. First case 0, second one 90, third one 180. So here, when you are taking theta is equal to 0, electrostatic potential value is maximum. See here, no minus symbol is there. So theta is 0 means electrostatic potential is maximum. And theta is 90 means electrostatic potential is 0. Theta is 180 degrees means electrostatic potential is minimum. Here see minus symbol is there. So this is the minimum value when you are taking the theta value is 180 degrees. I hope you understood the class. If you have any doubt means after seeing the video please ask.